I think Fadzai, in fact, rather, or not, whatever, Tatenda started a war she could not finish with Fadzai Mahere. As from yesterday, Fadzai Mahere has been guns blazing towards the Minister of ICT, that is none other than Mavetera, and it started with Tatenda Mavetera trying to actually outsmart Fadzai Mahere. And Fadzai Mahere, when I'm looking on her account, she has been actually writing a lot of questions exposing current Minister of ICT, that is Tatenda. I just want to go to both their accounts. There is something that I want to see. The problem, they share a lot of things, but it appears for Tatenda Mavetera, she just attacked Fadzai Mahere and ended there. But Fadzai Mahere has been actually responding and giving the hardest time ever. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So it began with Tatenda Mavetera saying Fadzai Mahere should stop demanding new leaders, saying in fact she should actually be pushing for new opposition, and she has been writing a lot. Let me just try and read some of the things that she did here. I see here she quoted a video of Tatenda Mavetera asking her questions. That's how Fadzai Mahere is, especially on social media. Let me hear the video that she actually tagged Tatenda Mavetera with. Okay, let me read the question. It says, "Good day, Honorable Minister Tatenda Mavetera. One, is it true that the video below depicts members of your organization, Young Women for IT, dancing rauchily at the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair? If so, is such conduct part of the objective of Young Women for IT? What sort of example is your organization setting for the young people in Zimbabwe? Are you going to be using your newly donated vehicles to spread such conduct across the country? 4, as the leader of this outfit, are you not putting young women at risk of sexual harassment and abuse by predators? Putting young women at risk of sexual harassment and abuse by predators in your party. Does this risk concern you at all? What safeguards are in place to ensure these women are protected from potential abuse?" So that was the first bomb about 5 hours ago. And then here she was also, let me replay the video.
What I had to do was to be determined, be focused, to make sure that we achieve what we wanted to. And you know very well, I think when I came to studio, I was at school. And I went on and on, and now I'm a doctor. But of course, what I had to do was to be determined, be focused, to make sure that we achieve what we wanted to.
Okay, so these are the questions after taking this video. She says, "Good day, Honorable Minister Tate Mavetera. On the subject of kudzidza or education, we note that after numerous public inquiries about your qualifications, you have since dropped the title doctor. Why did you drop it? Do you finally concede that you had no business using this title and that your prior claim to this qualification was based on falsehoods? When are you going to apologize for misleading the public that you were a doctor? And then the other one is, thank you for your reply, Honorable Minister. Just to follow up, is this the same young women for iti that sang Mupandugi Mupandugi, Chera Mwena, Nguba Yakwana, sellouts, dig a hole, the time has come, in apparent reference to one of your party leaders at the funeral of a national hero held at the Heroes Acre? The video is attached below for ease of reference. 2. As a cabinet minister, do you believe it was the mark of sound leadership for you to join in dance Kongonya and chant this derisive song in the full glare of the nation? Are these the sorts of activities that young women for ET will be using your new car to engage in? 3. When are you going to apologize to the nation for this poor showing on your part, or do you believe it was wholly appropriate? Okay, and then the other one. She asked another question. Coming to your record in Parliament, Honorable Minister Tatenda Mavetera, you will recall your submission in the National Assembly when asked about whether Starlink was registered to operate in Zimbabwe. Confirm that you made reference to the Patriotic Act. In what way is the Patriotic Act relevant to licensing of internet service provider to operate in Zimbabwe? We need new leaders. Now, I think the war keeps on going on. 4 minutes ago, coming to your ministerial competence, Honorable Minister Tatenda Mavetera, 1, do you recall once stating that WhatsApp group administrators should obtain a license from your ministry? I am aware that you later backtracked on this issue because it sparked public outrage. And the general consensus was that it was an absurd suggestion. However, the fact that you could have even thought of this in the first place tells a story. What is your policy-making workflow? How do you make policy decisions in your ministry? What safeguards are in place to curb policy incompetence and irrational decision making? We need new leaders. And then she was quoted on this video. Once again, I'm tempted to play it. Okay, let me try to play it again. Okay, and then the other message is coming to your general comms, Honorable Tatenda Mavetera. What message were you trying to put across in this clip? Do you have a communication team that helps with message planning and public-facing communication? We need new leaders. Let me try to... Now, these messages are many. Let me read the last one and then make just a brief comment. She said, "Good day, Honorable Minister Tatenda Mavetera. You indicate that you are the national chairman of Young Women for ET. You have also received a vast amount of money and vehicles on behalf of this organization. Is your conduct in this regard not falling foul of the provisions of Section 106 of the Constitution, which prohibits you from even indirectly taking on any other paid work?" And this is the section she quoted. Vice presidents, ministers, and deputy ministers may not, during their tenure of office, directly or indirectly, hold any other public office or undertake any other paid work. I wish I can go to Tatenda Mavetera and see her responses. So it started with this. She said, "Tikunzwei futhi muchiti you need new leaders. Imi makatiza ku parliament nekutiza kabatore kenyu. We need new opposition." And then Fadzai Mahere said, "Nyika yacho inosimuka sei maminister achiswera achitenderera kumarari achitamba kongonya nguva dzebasa. We need new leaders." So this is basically the exchange of words from Tatenda Mavetera and Fadzai Mahere. It appears Fadzai Mahere is mopping the floor as we speak on social media. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black